Seems like it's YouTube mostly.
My buddy I grew up next door to, I've been best friends with since we were like 3 years old. He runs the water department in Tiverton. I had a question for the water department in Tiverton today for work. So I called him. I haven't talked to him in a while. And he's like, I'm like 7 months behind the podcast now because I only watch it on YouTube now. I will not listen to it in the car. I'm like, that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. You have a 1 minute commute. So how could you ever listen to it in the car? He's like, nope, YouTube only. Okay.
Whatever works.
We have so many people that listen to the show on the live portion, and they don't pay attention at all. So then they listen to it on the podcast the next day.
Yeah,
That's funny. No kidding.
Yeah, because our live chat is just like going nuts the whole time, and then just like talking to each
You
other.
guys got a huge following. Huge.
It's been good.
Yeah.
I don't know. People are like, I feel so bad. We don't pay attention during the live stream. We have to go back and listen after. It's like, no.
It's hard.
We like
we
that.
don't have a
No,
lot
no,
going
double
on
listen.
there,
That's
but,
perfect.
we
Yeah.
go back and
2
forth.
different
Yeah, double
mediums.
listen. Right.
Perfect, yeah.
We try to go back and forth, but it's like, we talked about it a long time ago. We're not going back. We're not circling back because we went like way in the weeds with it, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, once you do it, you can't.
Yeah.
All right, you guys all good? Sure. Hell yeah! You said you got seltzies in there?
Yeah.
Let me get a seltzie.
Yeah.
Dave and Rob, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hello, I'm John Stairs. You're listening to Topics Under the Stairs. As always, I'm joined by Ryan and Mark.
Hello there.
How we doing?
Tonight we have two very special guests with us. We have the guys from Hometown Ghost Stories, Dave and Rob. We've known about them for a while. I went to one of the live events just a couple of years ago now, and happy to have you guys on.
Happy to be here.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. These guys are doing some awesome stuff in the paranormal community, sharing stories. We were just talking before we started recording every week for 5 years, live broadcasting, and much more. So we're going to get into all of that very soon. Before we get rolling, this episode is brought to you by Revival Motoring and the Revival Motoring Network. You can check out revivalmotoring.com for updates on all the shows, us here at Topics Under the Stairs, our friends at Revival Motoring, and Luce's Fast. All the shows do have a lot of overlap with things we talk about, and you should check them all out. And whatever platform you listen or watch on, like and subscribe. They all have their own respective channels and feeds and whatnot. If you want to help out a little more on the Revival Motoring website, there's a thing called Bucks for the Boys.
Bucks for the boys!
Bucks for the Boys. That's Revival Motoring's value for value method. If you're a listener of any of the shows, you can donate right there. It can be $1 a month, $2 a month, $5 a month, whatever it may be, and it'll automatically hit your card of choice monthly, and you're automatically entered to win every month. The first Wednesday of the month, Revival Motoring will pick a name from the current subscribers, and you'll win a gift pack of all sorts of good stuff, whether it be Revival Motoring products or other sponsors of the network products. Right now, I know we have some drop dick supplies. We have some cleaning supplies from the Revival Motoring web store. They've been doing merch giveaways, so hop on there. We know quite a few winners. It is real, believe it or not. Mark's mom has even won, I believe.
Twice, right?
My mother-in-law, yeah.
Oh, your mother-in-law,
Yeah.
okay. So
Yeah, twice. Maybe
anyone
3 times,
can
I
win.
don't know.
Mark's mother-in-law even won.
Jared's won.
Jared's won.
A couple times, I think, too.
Yeah. The other thing you can do
It's a real
is
thing.
You should hop on the website and you should get the new Topics Under the Stairs shirt. We have not recorded, I don't think.
No.
since we released our new shirt. It's very exciting. I'll pull it up here quick so you can check it out. It's been a few weeks for us. We've never taken this many weeks off in a row. It just panned out that way with both holidays being on a Thursday, which is not the norm. But hey, we're here. We're back. We're back in action. So we have the Topics Under the Stairs shirt in the Bass Pro format, the way the Lord intended. And on the back, it has all of the excuses for not catching fish. That's why they call it fishing and not catching. We'll get them next time. This time of year is tough. They just weren't biting. The pond is overfished. I got there too late. It's getting too cold or the water's too warm. Every excuse you need to get home empty-handed when your wife asks why you didn't catch any fish.
For 11 hours.
Yeah, they're good excuses, right?
Single one of
They're
them.
terrible.
Yeah. So we all, Mark and I specifically, have been enjoying fishing quite a bit lately. Fishing's been on my mind, and I've been using a lot of these excuses lately. And
Really?
I mean, not
Oh,
lately,
John.
but in the fall,
John.
the fall that time of year was tough,
You're
dude.
better than
You're
that.
better than-
You're
yeah,
better
you're
than
better
that.
than that.
Knock
And
When
it
I
off.
say fall, I'm talking about like the first week of December
Like the
on a
fall
kayak
of your
still.
fishing career? Or?
But man, I'll tell you, we got out last weekend on the ice right in Middleborough, and man, what
It
a
was
weekend!
ice in Middleborough?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
15
Yeah, John
degrees
didn't
last
find it.
weekend.
Me and Jared ventured out and tried a bunch of different spots, and
Oh, I caught fish on it though.
yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
You didn't see this?
I mean, I saw the pictures, but I didn't know he's in Middleborough.
Yeah. We were 5 minutes from my house, and we crushed it.
It's 10 from his house. He says
the
5.
coldest-
It's 10.
So that's way farther north
Yeah.
than I thought then.
Yeah.
So I guess you should be all right. Yeah.
This was the coldest winter, like the coldest December.
Oh
for
yeah.
sure.
That's
in
true,
years.
yeah.
December.
This is
Years.
probably the first time in
Yeah.
what do you think 3 or 4 years you've been able to
Longer.
fish this close to home.
Longer.
Yeah.
This early, longer.
Yeah.
Usually, if you get any time, it's like you might get one day.
Yeah. You guys fish?
I know.
It's
No.
the worst thing in the world. I hate it. So
Yeah, it's a new thing for me, and I enjoy it quite a bit.
It's going all in, boys.
Yep.
He's been
All
on.
in.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, so check out the Topics Pro shirt. You can get that at revivalmotoring.com. 3 different colors on comfort colors because we only print on comfort colors. The best shirts.
No more nipple shirts.
No more nipple shirts. Comfort colors only. Nice thick boys. So yeah, check it out. And if you don't want to buy a shirt, just check out Bucks for the Boys. If you don't want to buy anything or spend any money, just share a story when you're listening to one of the shows and like and subscribe and comment on all the things and help feed the algorithm, as they say. That's what the people say. Right?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Right.
Like, subscribe, all that
Who
shit.
are these people?
Yeah, it's the people.
People we've been looking for.
These guys know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
know.
know.
Rob and Dave know.
We're
what
all
I'm talking about.
begging for the same crap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Yeah, they
That's
all
right.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all begging.
Yeah, so we're gonna dive right into things with these guys today because it's been a few weeks and we could yap all night, and I don't want to waste a bunch of time.
No.
So we're gonna dig right into our interview, and if people want to hang out later, we'll yap and catch up with each other amongst ourselves and go from there. So if you're a listener of Topics Under the Stairs and you're not familiar with Hometown Ghost Stories, we here at Topics Under the Stairs like paranormal things. We've done quite a bit of paranormal related episodes with our friends that do investigations. We've had Andrea Perrin on. We've had Tom Stewart on. So all different ghost related items. Had some psychic mediums on.
Yeah.
So
It's a spooky region we live in.
it's a spooky region.
That is true.
Very historical spooky region. So with that said, how did you guys get into this? Was it location specific? Was it something you were interested in already? Like, let's start from the beginning, I guess.
the podcast itself, or just our
General
I'd
interest
say
in
let's
stuff.
say your general interest in paranormal stuff.
Yeah, so for me, it just started by growing up in a haunted house in Bridgewater. My grandparents' house was pretty haunted, had tons of experiences there throughout the years. So many stories attached to that house. And there was at one point I was living in that house by myself, and Dave and Jesse's not here with us right now. But the two of them would come over and we would do investigations in that house, and we would capture a bunch of stuff. And that sort of, we just, we had a friendship already, but that sort of added to it. And then we started looking for other places to go and investigate. Like we did the Houghton Mansion
Oh yeah,
in North Adams. before that became condemned or whatever's going on with that now. And from there, we just sort of, it's always been part of like our friendship. And then we just decided.
So, I mean, this is like at what age were you starting to like really investigate and capture evidence?
Well, really investigate. So I was in that house. My grandparents owned it up until about 8 years ago. So basically my whole life in that house, but like with us investigating, that was probably 15 years ago at this point, I would say.
Oh, wow.
Maybe a little more. We were in our 20s.
Yeah, we were in our 20s. Now we're old as shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yep. Yeah, Ryan's nickname on the show is Old Ryan.
Yeah.
Old man Ryan.
It was Old Man Ryan. Thankfully, that went away. You know?
No, we're bringing it back.
Damn it.
New year.
We're going to keep it around.
Yeah.
That's my New Year's resolution, to keep calling you that. So, yeah, so this started young. At that point, it's not like, I imagine you weren't thinking like, I'm going to make this like a thing, right?
Right. Yeah, no. I mean, we just sort of did it. And then with the podcast, there was just, I was starting to think of like, because me and Jesse had done other podcasts back in the day, and we were doing live streams and stuff, but nothing with like a niche. And it's like, well, this is what we like to do. So I think I'm going to do some sort of paranormal show.
Yeah.
And I asked Dave and Jesse if they wanted to be a part of it. And between the three of us, we came up with the format, the name, and it just got way bigger than we expected, way faster. So, which is good. We're fortunate for it. But yeah, it's awesome.
The primary format, are you focusing on like a story or a location generally?
Mostly location based. So every once in a while we'll do like a famous or an infamous ghost story.
Yep.
But then we'll always try and tie it to the town that it's in. So
Okay.
the structure of our show is we're covering a certain town, all the hauntings in that town, and we go basically town to town. So it's almost like a travel show. So
Nice.
like a paranormal travel show. Mix in some, some spooky stories and some comedy
And being around here, I imagine it's like, starting in Massachusetts and you're slowly expanding. Now you've been going 6 years or so. You run out of towns quick, probably, right?
You'd think, but no, every single town has something.
Yeah.
And there's more towns in the world than there are weeks in our life.
So,
Yeah, that's
so I
true.
was listening to you guys' stuff the last week or so, and I noticed like a lot of it's like, you guys are telling the stories of people, your listeners that are giving you, and I was like, man, where are they getting all this information from? I'm like, this is crazy. Like, so now that makes sense.
A lot
Now
of
that
people submit stories.
Exactly. Now that I understand how the format works.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have listener stories that
Yeah.
people submit. A lot of it, though, like our main episodes are we pick a town.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to be doing a town in North Carolina in the next few weeks. And I look through that town. I find all the hauntings I can find because as Dave said, every town has a ghost story.
Something.
Some have multiple. So sometimes it's multiple stories about that one town, or it's one big story for that town. So we start with an opening ghost story that we pre-record. That's usually partially based in history, partially fiction. And then after that, we do like 10 to 15 minutes of telling the history of that town, the hauntings, what people have seen. And then we go live between the three of us and talk about it.
Nice. And then do you find now, after all these years of collecting this data, is that maybe potentially fictional or embellished story at the beginning? Is that rooted in a lot of reality of the stories that maybe happened in the town?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Yeah. So a lot of it ends up being a lot of common, things that we see in ghost stories, and they kind of become sort of like tropes, paranormal tropes, and they kind of get roped in. But every single fictional story that we start with is based in some sort of fact. Like a lot of times we'll be investigating like a haunted house, and they'll say the haunting for this house is the apparition of a woman in a white dress will walk by the stairway at the top of the stairs. It's like, well, that's not a lot I can do with that. So we'll take that haunting, which is a true haunting,
Yeah.
and we'll kind of write a work of fiction around that
Yep.
particular thing.
Yeah. And then, once you dig into it, it's like, oh, wow, no, like a woman was murdered in a house in this town at some point. And
Exactly.
yeah, that's cool. And New England, I mean, obviously just the age of a state or a town must play into it too. In New England, it's got to be endless with the historical stuff and wartime stuff,
Yeah.
Bridgewater Triangle stuff.
Yeah, for sure. No, there's we're in definitely the best area in the country for hauntings because it has the most history. Texas, actually, believe it or not, is supposedly the most haunted state.
Really?
Wow. No kidding.
Yeah. So, but I mean, New England has the most history.
Yeah. Do you find any overlap with New England also has a lot of stories with like UFO sightings and stuff. Do you ever find like overlap with that in the stuff that you guys are doing?
Sometimes, if we're looking at a town where there are not a ton of hauntings, but there's a lot of cryptid stuff, then we usually kind of try and splice in both.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on like the idea that cryptids or UFO sightings are all maybe the same energy causing it? You know, and you hear theories about that where it's like, you know, what people might think is a ghost could also be the same thing causing what people think they're seeing as a UFO. Like, do you think it's just an energy in the town that's causing weird stuff, or do you think they're truly separate things?
I think it's case by case, but there's definitely an argument to be made for people sort of having shared experiences and that kind of being rooted in the same thing. They think they're experiencing different things, but they're actually experiencing the same thing. It's kind of like the ghost of the machine theory.
Yeah. Like it's the way it presents itself to different people maybe. Could be, but it could actually be the same entity or whatever.
Yeah, same entity or same phenomenon that isn't paranormal whatsoever that's making people
go
crazy.
I always wondered that with like the Bridgewater Triangle stuff, because I always found like the Bigfoot stuff and the, you know, pterodactyl sightings and things weird, but it's like I very much so believe in paranormal activity and ghosts and whatnot, but it's like maybe the same thing that people are seeing as that is the pterodactyl, and it's just the way someone's brain interprets it or something.
Yeah. One of the things with a pterodactyl that I find funny is my aunt, who lived in Bridgewater her whole life in the late 70s, she was driving home one day and she swore she saw pterodactyls. And this is before the Bridgewater Triangle thing was like big and known and everything.
Yeah.
So they didn't know. So my family made fun of her for years about this. Like they just roasted her for years. And then all of that other stuff started coming out and everyone's like, oh, she's not the only one that saw this. So that was always part of the family history.
I don't know. I live at the bottom point of the Bridgewater Triangle at the end of the woods, and I've seen some giant ass birds. They're not actually pterodactyls, but if you weren't careful and you like look up, there's some big fucking birds running around out there.
When I was in, I guess it was like junior high or high school, like freshman year probably, I saw a flyer about it and signed up for like a mailing list, and I like mailed a self-addressed stamped envelope.
Good Lord.
And I was getting these like photocopied like news story updates about Bridgewater Triangle stuff. I can't remember the guy's name now. He's been in a bunch of like, they've talked about him in like the Bridgewater Triangle documentaries and stuff. But that was the guy that was like mailing shit to my parents' house.
What the fuck?
Yeah. But hey, you got it back then, you got to do what you got to do. There was no America Online for me to search that stuff.
Right.
Or maybe there was. I didn't have it though.
Man.
Got to find out.
Just a random guy mailing shit to his house.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to know about the pterodactyls in the woods? The Bigfoot flipping police
I bet
cars
that
and
was
stuff?
the least offensive.
That wasn't a Bigfoot, though.
Yeah.
But I heard about that. We talked about that.
That one wasn't a Bigfoot?
No, it was,
Puckwudgie?
I forget what it was. I don't think it was a Bigfoot.
I don't remember.
No, I would have definitely had like a whole rant about that.
Yeah.
No, I feel about the Bigfoot shit.
Yeah.
It's real.
Stop it. No.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
I don't think it's real. Bigfoot,
So,
no.
when did you start branching out of state? And now, do you find that do you want to go see these places before you do an episode on it, or are you more so researching it and finding the stories and sharing it?
I say obviously the majority is us just researching it because we go live every single week, so it would be tough for us to travel.
Yeah, you
that
can't be
much.
traveling all over.
But we travel as much as we can, and any chance we get, we do it. And it was pretty much right away we started the traveling. I think our 5th or 6th episode was San Antonio, Texas, and we traveled for that episode.
Oh, wow.
So
Now, did that live up to the hype about Texas being the most haunted place?
maybe. I mean, it's a big city, so there's a ton of locations to
Yeah.
go to, and there's a lot of history there too. And we say New England has the most history because on a timeline, New England is the oldest in the United States. But I mean, Texas.
There was
has
people
grown.
here.
Yeah, well, there's people in Texas too. It just wasn't technically United States. So
Yeah.
you can make the argument that there's just as much history there.
Yeah.
in New England.
Sure.
Yeah, history versus American
It's almost
history.
as
There
if
was
we just
people
took it
around.
over and-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
definitely people around. And do you find like battlefield related towns, like Battle of Antietam and the old Civil War battles and stuff? Do you find like more stories around those towns, or not so
There's a
much?
lot,
Or
yeah, for sure. We covered. So we went to Gettysburg. We did a Gettysburg episode. We covered Antietam also. We actually have a whole Civil War ghost series. We covered Antietam. We covered Gettysburg. We did Chickamauga.
Oh wow.
We did Shiloh. We didn't visit every location, but Gettysburg we did visit. And,
Yeah.
Really cool spot.
Yeah, it's beautiful down there. There's actually Paul that's in the chat. Paul lives. You can see the Antietam battlefield from their property.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yep. From like one spot on their property, and whenever I drive down there, I just like to drive by it. It's just like cool to think like, wow, that was
Shit really went down here.
right
Yeah,
there.
Yep. Yep.
And even when you're driving down, and it's like when you pass the Mason-Dixon line, it's like, whoa, this was a thing. It's not like a
No, it's crazy to think about it. Yeah,
little more involved in the traffic at the Rotary we just had.
that's for sure. Yeah.
Well, the cool thing about a lot of those battlefields is they preserved it because the historical societies in the area
Yep.
won't let you build stuff there, which is a good thing, I think.
Definitely.
So when going to Gettysburg, for example, it still feels like you're on that battlefield the way it looked back during the time of the battle. For the
Yeah,
most part.
that's like how Antietam is
There
too,
a
just like the
Starbucks and a
rolling
Barnes and Noble
hills. and-
parking lot over there, you know.
yeah, you know, there's an area of it where you just like you don't see a building in sight. You just see like a little wooden fence along the road, and that's it. And it's like that's the field. It's still a field.
Yeah, I think it's part of the reason that when people go to places like that, they say the feeling
You could feel it. Oh,
is so
sure.
heavy, and it's like part of that might be just because it looks similar to the way it might have looked back then, also.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's whether you believe in paranormal stuff or not. I mean, when you're standing on a field that kind of stuff went down on, you got to admit that there's going to be some sort of weird energy there, good, bad, whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
When did the show when did you guys realize where it's like, oh wow, like we've really got something here? Like it went from like fun to like, holy shit, there's like, now you're over like 35,000 or whatever, but it's like,
People,
When did
are,
you- yeah.
people are interested in
yeah.
what you're doing.
When did you realize like, oh man, there's like 10,000 people watching what we're doing every week? Like, did it just like click overnight, or was it a slow burn?
Well, when we realized, I mean, as you guys know, you start your first show and nobody's
Yeah.
watching, right? Like
Right.
that very first show. Like
Yeah.
and like
That is a fact.
yeah, nobody watches that first show, and that's fine because like you have to.
Yeah, now we're like, cool, 500 people watch this. That's sick.
Yeah, but you have to like prove it. But we caught a huge break early, to
Yeah.
be completely fair. Like we had a TikTok thing pop off for over like 1.7 million
Wow.
views from one of our early episodes, and we randomly started talking to Chris Jericho.
Yep.
And within our first 20 episodes, we were on his show.
Wow.
So
shit.
like
No kidding.
now we're regulars on his show. We've been on his show more than anyone else has ever been on his show, I think. At
That's
this point.
awesome.
So like that helped.
That's
out.
the wrestler Chris Jericho, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
People who might not know,
Yeah.
We have some younger listeners who might not know who that is.
Yeah. So like we've become friends with him, and like getting on his show exposed us to a larger audience, and then that brought people in, and then because our audience got larger, once you get bigger, it's easier to get discovered. Like we're still fighting, like everyone is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it's
It's a grind. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like that people don't necessarily, sometimes like our listeners will message me like, hey, it's Monday at 10 a.m. and the episode's not out yet. And I'm like, sorry, dude, I had a busy morning. And it's like, just to edit the audio, let alone like, and that's just like, we don't even edit.
Yeah, we feel
Like you guys produce your recorded segments probably way more. Like I'm literally going to like chuck a couple filters on this and ship it. Like we don't clip anything out or anything. And it's still time consuming. And then video, forget it. It's like to make like a 1 minute reel, like it takes at least a half an hour minimum. And that's like on a good day.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. We got Jesse, the one that couldn't come with us tonight, but he's worked at a radio station since he was 13.
Oh,
he's
okay.
produced music since he was young. So he's like anal about our audio. So like he's
Yeah.
the one that takes care of everything. All the music on our show, he's produced all of that. Like
That's
he
awesome.
creates all the music that we have on the show.
Well, and I think that's what makes your show work so well, though, because there's shows that I listen to from like famous people, like super successful comedians or actors, and it's like the audio quality is garbage, and it's like I can't listen to a 2-hour show that sounds like I'm on a phone call.
Right.
Right.
So we've always taken pride in that too, and it's like, you know, it's limiting in the sense like, oh, you guys should do like a mobile show or like interview this band at a concert. And it's like, no, like we have this nice space set up.
It sounds
We're going
like
to
a
do
good idea
this.
at the time,
yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
never going to work.
You're
out.
like, this is what we do. This is what works. And it sounds fine. And we're going to run with it.
Yeah, it's tough because like we just recorded at the Lizzie Borden house.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
We brought all of our equipment, our good microphones and everything like that. It was the
Still not the same though, right?
Yeah, it was the three of us. It was Chris, Jericho. We did it for his show, and we edited the audio, and that was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Like even though we had the good microphones and everything, so it's
That was recently?
yeah, we did that in the beginning of December. It should be coming out this month.
Was Elena there?
I don't.
She's one of like the main tour guides there. We had her on the show recently though.
Gotcha.
And yeah, she like came in her full Lizzie
Yeah,
Borden
yeah.
garb and stuff. It was cool.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
she might have been. There was a person dressed as Lizzie Borden there when we were there.
Yeah, it might have been her. Yep. No, it's cool. It's my wife brought her little sister there for like her 15th birthday to sleep
no
over.
kidding.
Yeah, when Julie was like 15, that was what she wanted.
That's
She's like,
funny.
she wanted to sleep over there. Pretty
Really?
awesome. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. So that's what they did. But yeah, no, Fall River's got some cool history. That whole story's so nuts. We did like a deep dive on that story. It's like everybody knows the story.
Kinda, not really.
But
But most people don't even know that she was found not guilty.
Well,
that's-
that's
Yeah,
just
that's
it.
That's
Yeah.
I guess that's where I was going with it. A lot of people know what happened, but like when you start getting into the details of the story,
Yeah.
and then like the weird shit with the doctor, and like, oh, there's
Yeah.
like so many funny things where it's like, you think about how in the weeds people got with like the Karen Reed stuff, and it's like, if people got that in the weeds with Lizzie Borden, that story's so much crazier.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
way crazier. And then you wonder, it's like the evidence was not as good because it was. who
Oh, of
fucking knows
course.
what
yeah,
year.
the 1800s.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that would have got solved in 4 seconds if the crime scene was.
Oh
all
yeah,
over.
exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and to think like she just like got off and lived out the rest of her days and didn't even leave Fall River. She like stayed in the city still.
Yeah.
She got her house on the hill.
Yeah.
She changed her name to
True.
Elizabeth.
Yep.
So no one knew.
Yeah, big
Yeah.
change. Big
Yeah,
change.
Elizabeth from Lizzie.
Yeah. No Ring doorbell footage. No
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
anything. Where are you going?
Yeah.
of course I'm
God, Jesus Christ. It's been on fire. So with your investigations and things, do you go back to the same place? Have you done repeat investigations at all?
Have we?
Not since we started the show.
Yeah.
So like we're open to doing repeat investigations, but
We did one. The Winslow House. We've technically done two.
yeah, that's different though because we hosted an event there.
Oh, okay.
So than the other thing, but like to just go back and do an investigation as the three of us, it's not that we're opposed to going to the same place.
Yeah.
But like this year it was like, well, where are we going? And this year we're going to Europe to do some investigations.
wow.
Right. Like so it's. Do we want to go back somewhere we've already gone? Sure, we would love to, but there's endless amounts of places to go.
Yeah, if you have an
Of course,
opportunity to go
yeah,
somewhere
yeah.
new, then obviously you're going to
Yeah.
go somewhere
For
new.
sure.
Yeah.
No, it makes total
From the
sense.
perspective of the show, it's like
What's your like goal for the year? Is how many like places you want to visit? Like what's a timeline? So we want to go to a place. We're going to do a show about it. Like what's your timeline for that sort of package?
we like to travel twice a year.
Okay.
So
Twice a year.
we'll do more live investigations. We'll do that more than twice a year, but like to do like a big traveling thing, we try and shoot for twice a year on that. So
Well, we pack those. So like we're going to Europe in March. We're going to be there for like 7 days. We're doing 2 days in Scotland. We have a place we're going to be investigating. We're going to York. We're going to try to investigate there. We have a place lined up in Wales to do. So
Wow.
these trips are not like they're fun. They're awesome. We have a good time, but like this is work.
It's
This
work.
is-
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is
Right.
Yep.
Get there, get everything set up, start filming. We the one we did this last year, we went to the Sally House in Kansas. We went to the Villisca Axe Murder House.
Oh.
We went to Malvern Manor, which is also in Iowa, and we did those back to back to back nights, which
Wow.
was grueling, but
Worth it.
Worth it.
Worth it.
Yeah, and you guys are coming back to your normal everyday lives in between this stuff. So it's like when you do a trip like that, it's like you just got to cram it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no day for leisure basically when you're doing that stuff. It's,
Yeah.
You're filming during the day, the town, because you want to show everyone the town. You're filming
Yeah.
wherever else you got to film, and then you're doing the investigation that night. So you might be getting like 2 or 3 hours of sleep a day when you're.
So when you're doing like these travel episodes like that and stuff, you'll you'll take all that footage and put together an episode, and then you'll do basically like a live commentary on it. Is that the idea?
Yeah. So this past year, the trip we were just talking about was our Midwest excursion, and that was our whole block of October episodes.
Okay.
We did what Rob just said. We did the Sally House. That was one episode, and we'll package it like this. So we'll do one investigation episode that airs just on YouTube. It's video, right? You can't really listen to us investigate. You have to see it. So we'll do that. That'll air on a Friday, and then we'll do the recap on the following Tuesday, where we cover all the hauntings like a regular episode, and then we go live and talk about each one. So we had
And talk about the investigation.
we had Sally House, we had Malvern Manor, we had Villisca, and we had
The Licking County Jail.
County.
So how many nights a week are you guys working on this? Every damn day, it seems
Every
like.
day. Yeah.
Yeah.
It helps that there's three of us, so we trade off
Yeah.
weeks. So
Yeah.
Rob will do an episode one week, and then
Yep.
myself, and then Jesse. And then we do, in between, we'll do, on a fourth week, we'll do like haunted headlines or something.
Okay.
Kind of.
But that still work. Like it's awesome that there's three of us doing it. But yeah, it's a second full-time job.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when you guys doing your investigating, how long you usually at a location, like average?
It usually for several hours. Sometimes we'll do an overnight, but even when we get the place overnight, we don't usually stay overnight just because it's logistically not feasible. But sometimes we do. We stayed overnight at the SK Pierce Mansion.
Most of the places we get there probably around noon. I would say noon, 1 o'clock. We talk to the owner. We're allowed to get in a little early because they're allowing us to film and everything like
Yeah.
that.
That way you can get some B-roll of daylight, and
Exactly.
interview, whatever.
B-roll, whatever we need to get for that portion. Figure out where we're going to set up like a command center, and then we start filming. And even if we don't stay at the place, we're still there till like 3 or 4 in the morning. Like
Yeah.
when we did the Hinsdale House in New York, we were there all day. We investigated until I think 4 in the morning, and then we drove 15 minutes to our hotel in Olean. But like,
Yeah.
I mean, what's the difference at that point of
Yeah.
sleeping there
Sure.
or not sleeping? Like it's like we were there all night. We were there until almost the sun came up. So
Did you guys have some action at SK Pierce?
we got some stuff at SK Pierce Mansion. We had some really good stuff there. Hinsdale House is still one of the most active investigations we got, but some of the shit we got on this Midwest trip was wild
Yeah,
stuff
I'm
that we
excited to go
didn't
back
even,
and listen to that.
we didn't even see. So like the craziest one was we were at the Sally House, and we were getting a lot of activity in the children's room, which is where a lot of the activities
Well,
usually.
just a quick recap on the Sally House for any listeners who
Yeah.
might not be familiar with it. This is known as one of the more demonic hauntings, and it's pretty infamous. There was a movie. Was there a movie about it? There was a TV show about it in the 90s, or it was covered on an episode of a paranormal show in the 90s. But
Okay.
basically, there was back in the 1800s, there was a dentist who lived there, and late one night,
Physician.
physician. I thought he was a dentist.
No, because he was doing appendectomy on her, so I don't think a dentist does that.
Well, that was a thing. Well, no, a dentist wouldn't, but he was the only. Whatever. He was a physician, and late one night, a mother brought her daughter there because she was having severe abdominal pains, and he said that we have to immediately do an appendectomy surgery because she has appendicitis. So he gave her the anesthesia, but didn't wait long enough for it to kick in. So he started the surgery before she was out, and she basically just died screaming. So now the house is extremely haunted. Some people believe it's a demon. Some people believe it's the ghost of this little girl who's angry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and
I'd
since
be
then-
angry too.
Holy shit.
You couldn't give it 5 more minutes?
Yeah, so
Yeah. As he continued the surgery, Sally was screaming from pain and bled out and ended up killing her.
yeah,
Yikes.
yeah. So that's the story associated with the house. I mean, whether you believe it or not, that town lost all of their records in a huge flood. So at one point, so everything's just
Wow.
How convenient.
yeah. I mean, but when you start doing history on the country, you see that a lot. It's fires.
Yeah,
it's
these
floods.
Old
that stuff.
towns.
But
The house is right on the Missouri River there.
yeah, right there. And so we're there and we're doing the investigation. We record everything. We have stuff that we had happen to us that was scary, but as we're airing the footage that we've watched 100 times at this point because we have to edit all the footage, we didn't even catch this. We were in the room, the three of us, and on the bed, one of the stuffed animals sits up. And
Ugh.
we didn't catch it. Our viewers caught it. Like
Wow.
we never even saw it until they pointed it out. And we went back and we're like, holy shit, that did happen after we watched this footage so many times. It was insane.
And it's a creepy house to begin with.
Oh yeah, dude, it's scary. Like it's a scary house.
So is it like a historical attraction now? Like, can you book tours with it, or?
Yeah, the city owns it now, so
Okay.
you can book the house through the city. You can stay there for the night if you want to, and it's Atchison, Kansas, so it's sort of
Middle of nowhere.
middle of nowhere. You fly into Kansas City for that,
Yeah.
but it's a good trip because 2 hours from there is the Villisca Axe Murder House. So like you can go do that house as well.
A lot happening. Jeez.
Yeah.
I know that was on your list, the Axe Murder House.
Sounds like
Yeah,
Kansas
yeah.
were angry. Yeah.
That was my bucket list item, the Villisca Axe Murder House, like because I've been fascinated by that case since I was younger.
Tell us about that case.
So in 1912, the Moore family was in their home after going to church that evening. It was Josiah and his wife, and then they had 4 children, but there was 2 other girls staying there, the Stillinger girls, who were friends with their daughter, Catherine.
Okay.
And they all went back to their house after church that night. The next morning, their neighbor noticed that like nobody was coming outside, and which was very uncommon for them, like because they had animals and stuff like that at the house
Yeah.
that needed to be fed. So she knocked on the door, couldn't get it open. She called to the brother of Josiah to come down, open the door. He opened the door. The 2 girls were staying on the first floor. Everyone in the house had been murdered with the blunt side of an axe
Ooh.
to the head in their beds.
Jeez.
So no one was ever found guilty of the crime. They had suspects. A lot of them didn't make any sense. There's a whole, like, you could go down that rabbit hole for hours and hours and hours, but that was like the most surreal house I think we've gone to, like just to stand in that, because in the parents' bedroom, there's still an axe mark in the wall from
Wow.
that night. So you can still see where when he went back to hit
Yeah.
one of the parents, he was in a small little area and the axe stuck in the wall, and it's the only, he had to spin the axe and hit with the sharp side on the wife because of that situation. But yeah, it was surreal to go there, and we got a lot of activity in that house too.
This house was, when you go there, it looks like it was frozen in time. Like this family was murdered in this house and then time stopped. There's still no electricity in the house.
Wow.
It's just, it looks like it's straight out of 1800s. You walk in, you feel like you're at, Plymouth Plantation or something.
And is it privately owned, or is it a historical site
It's
now?
actually owned by the same people that own the Lizzie Borden house now.
Okay.
So it's that guy owns
Yep.
that house, but towns there are so different from what we're used to around here in New
Yeah.
England. Villisca there's 1,000 people in that town. There's about 10 roads in the town. There's 2 stores. There's a Dollar General. There's a gas station.
Yeah.
There's nothing else. And it's just fields between that and 20 minutes to the next town in whichever direction you go. So,
So
like,
weird.
it's like this little postage stamp of a town. You go in there, everyone knows everyone. And it's it was a surreal town in general to visit, and then going to that house and going to the great.
And now, what year was that crime?
1912.
And now, just to think that it was preserved in that same state this whole time, because obviously that guy that owns the Lizzie Borden house has known this whole time. He probably acquired it in the last 5-10 years or something.
Yeah, I think that's about right. It was like 5 or 10 years. There was a family that owned it for a long time that did a great job preserving the house, and then they sold it to him. But yeah, I mean, afterwards, I think it was a boarding house for a while, and you'll see this with a lot of these haunted places where after a tragedy happens, people don't want to live there,
Yeah,
so they
nobody
get
wants to
turned
live in
into boarding houses or whatever, and then they get restored to their former looks.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's nuts.
Now, what are your thoughts on like with Lizzie Borden house? I know people have mixed feelings on like the like dolls of the bodies on the floor and stuff. Like, I mean, it's like some people look at it like, they want to see the house like preserved, and then for some people that are, I guess we'll call them visual learners, like, okay, like that's where the body was. It's right there.
It adds an element of curiosity, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think they need it. I think that the house would have the exact same impact as if they didn't have the dolls there. Actually, maybe even more so. 'Cause
Yeah.
You walk in, and this is another one that's a great example of a place that looks exactly like it did during the time that this thing happened.
Yeah.
So I don't think they need them, but I get why they do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Or it's like have them, but maybe not leave them out all the time or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, I guess it really depends. Like the one of the father, like, is like whatever, but when they have that one of the stepmother in that room.
The one in the bedroom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's so hidden. Like understanding how hidden that body was by seeing that
Yeah, it's like kind of under the
figure
bed,
there.
right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. So now I can see how people actually walked by this room
Yeah.
and couldn't see the body. I'm not sure if that's why they're doing it, but like I do.
Yeah, I remember Elena telling us
Yeah.
like people slept over, and it's like you got to get out of bed and you're stepping over a body.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. I have mixed feelings on it. Like I feel like I'd like it better without it, but I get why. I guess I also get why it would be cool to see. Like put a picture of it up on the wall. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, there's that. Then there's the Conjuring House down here in Rhode Island. You go in, and it's another house from the 18th century that's just pretty much, it looks the part. And then
Yeah.
you walk in, and then you got 55 Annabelle dolls. It's like I don't need it.
Yeah.
And the Annabelle doll had nothing to do with the original.
Yeah, exactly. It had nothing
Right.
to do with the parents' house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get why you're doing it, but
Yeah.
I don't need it.
Yeah.
But a lot of places are doing that with the dolls, and we just sort of roll our eyes when we see it. I mean,
Yeah.
'cause I understand what they're doing it for, but
Yeah, I mean, they got to make them. They got to make money to keep making it sustainable.
right.
Yeah, I wonder. I haven't actually checked in on that
I was
whole.
curious about. I was just gonna ask them their thoughts on everything going on with that Conjuring House.
yeah,
No comment.
No comment. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, we don't know enough, right? Like,
Yeah.
we're not in the court cases and everything like that.
Yeah,
I hope
yeah.
what I wanted to do is I wanted to go to somebody that's going to take care of the house, allow investigations, because it is a historical site.
yeah,
So it's sitting there with no one being able to do anything for it over a year sucks. But I don't know what the correct outcome is. I just hope it happens.
we
Gotcha.
had Cody and Satori on like I don't know a couple months ago to
Yeah.
talk about it, and it was like around the time when the
Things are
fundraiser
really,
was like
popping
really
off.
They were
picking
still
up.
like,
Yeah.
we can't say who owns it.
Well, yeah, it was like
Somebody
Yeah.
bought it. Or
like
whatever.
somebody bought
Yeah.
the bank note. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
The whole thing was weird. The whole thing's weird.
The whole thing is weird. Yeah.
All I know is that I want to have Andrea back on to talk about aliens.
Yeah.
Because when we were outside in the parking lot and she started talking about aliens, that shit was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her story is interesting with the
She had a
Conjuring
lot of
House
things
stuff.
to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, her alien stuff was wild. I hope that we have an opportunity to do that with her. I know she's
Balls in your court.
going through some health stuff right now, so I've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
leaving it alone.
All right.
There's actually a fundraiser coming up for her the 17th
In Middleborough, right?
in
Yeah.
Middleborough. It's at my cousin's theater. Yep. It's at the Alley Theater. Our friend Tom Stewart that we had on the show recently, very funny guy,
Very funny guy,
comedian,
yeah.
has My Paranormal Story podcast also. He's hosting it, and it's a fundraiser to help Andrea with all of her medical expenses.
Right.
So if you're in the area, check it out. We'll post a flyer for it. I'm sure I can find it and share
Yeah.
it and go if
I
you're
just
in
saw
the
it
area.
today. I forget
Yep.
where I saw it, but I saw it.
But yeah, if you haven't been to the theater and you're in, the southeastern Mass area, which a lot of our listeners are, it's a rad theater. It's like a 100-seat theater. What?
A rat theater.
Rad.
Rad. I thought you said rat.
Yeah,
I'm
it's,
like, Jesus.
it's a rat theater. There's rats there now. Rad. It's a
Alright.
cool theater.
It is.
Theater for rats.
Yeah.
I was like, what? the-
and yeah, maybe
Center for ants.
maybe sooner than later, you'll see some more about that theater from some other friends of ours that have been on the show. Just saying. We'll see how that goes.
All right.
So, sorry, I went down a rabbit hole.
I know
but-
you did. You
Yeah,
fucked.
you took a left turn. We were
Yeah.
just on a
Yeah.
roll. And you
Well, I
stopped.
just want to give Andrea a little plug for her
That's fair.
thing.
That's
So,
fair.
Yeah, they spoke about the Conjuring House. All the we're talking about like the
the dolls and
displays,
props and things. Yeah.
props and things. Yeah.
So now you guys have traveled to these places all over the country. I mean, I remember when I heard about like the Lizzie Borden house seemed like it made more sense to me, like the whole concept of it being like a bed and breakfast. And then the Conjuring House, I'm like, how much traction can this really get to stay open? Like this has got to be expensive. This is happening all over the country though, with other places.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on like the costs are different, right? The Conjuring House was always way too expensive, in my opinion.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places that it's not like that though, and different places do it differently. There's so many cool haunted locations. Again, I bring up the Hinsdale House in New York. That's about an hour south of Buffalo. was one of my favorite experiences ever doing an investigation. It was like, it was terrifying. It looks the part. It's scary. It has great history there as well.
It's in the middle of nowhere.
Some of those rural towns in New York are so cool too.
Yeah, and the cost was to rent the place for the night, like what it was like $450 at the time,
Oh,
it might
wow.
be more, which is for the whole house. And basically, when you get there, they toss you the keys, and they're like, lock up when you're
Yeah.
done.
See you in the morning. Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
I don't
It's
want to
always-
stay here. Gotta go.
It's always
Yeah.
crazy to me. They're just like, yeah, all right.
Yeah. I mean, because
just-
you can't do that in Massachusetts. Like, if
Yeah.
you have a haunted location that you're doing, there has to be like a chaperone almost there.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Like, we don't care. Like, they've never gotten in our way for the most part.
Yeah.
But
They won't just leave you alone in a property though.
yeah, like they won't just leave you alone. And again, most of the chaperones are fine. They go to their little place and they leave you alone. They help you as much as you want, which obviously we don't want
Yeah.
a ton of help for us. But yeah, it all depends. But yeah, you get to go around the country and do this. And again, we're going overseas this year to do it. So there's plenty
Very
of
cool.
places.
Is this the first time you've gone overseas for it?
The two of us,
Sort of. Jesse goes to Greece every once in a while, and he does investigations when out there. I did Bermuda myself this year.
yeah.
Nice.
But as a
Oh,
group,
wow.
the three of us were
Bermuda. It's fun.
How was Bermuda for that?
cool. There's a lot of history there.
Yeah.
A lot of
I get the pirates, the rumors.
That's
oh,
up.
just
That's up on your
crazy shit.
YouTube now, right?
Yeah.
it
I
is.
think I started in the catalog looking today. I
Yeah.
was very interested in listening to that.
Haunted lighthouse that was out there that I got to check out. It was cool.
Cool.
A lot of fun.
Yeah. I still want to
I feel like every lighthouse is haunted, whether it wants to be or not.
Yeah.
Because it's just one single soul living out there.
Well, at some point, someone hit those rocks, right?
Right. Yeah.
And they have some of
Well.
the coolest stories that like are so different. There's two lighthouses on Block Island. Both are haunted, but the North Lighthouse and Block Island has one of my favorite stories. We were lucky enough to actually get to walk through that lighthouse and stand at the top of it a couple years ago. But yeah, it's lighthouses are cool. I want
You
to
always yell at me when I say that because we're not supposed to tell people they let us at the top.
Yeah, well, it's
What's the story with the lighthouse?
so for the North Lighthouse and Block Island back, I believe it was 1912 as well. Big year.
Big year.
There was a ferry that was leaving from New York, and it was in February of that year, and the weather conditions were really bad. And they basically went to this captain who was young, and they were like, "Hey, listen, it's up to you if you want to go," which meant you should probably go, right? Like,
Yeah.
basically strong arming him to go. So conditions are bad. He goes out on the ferry that night. People are on there. And this is one of those ferries that had a section for rich people that had their own private rooms, and the poor people would sleep in the bar.
Yep.
So while they're on the ferry, these conditions are bad. It's got the ice and everything like that. There's another boat coming called the Harry Knowlton, and which, yes, it sounds like a terrible sex position.
The dirty Sanchez.
That's
Yeah.
great.
But so the Harry Knowlton and the ferry, they collide. And as soon as they collide, everyone in the rich rooms, the steam pipe broke in those rooms and burned them all to death with steam.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so like all the rich people died that way. The poor people are trying to get to the boats, to the rowboats. The next morning, people that are on Block Island at the North Lighthouse start seeing a rowboat coming in. And as they're looking, they notice that this rowboat just has bodies stacked on the sides.
Ugh.
And there's one 16-year-old kid on this one rowboat. And as he gets off the rowboat, like the people are grabbing him, and he just looks at him and he goes, more coming, and then he dies right there.
Wow.
Over 200 people died. Only about 16 or 17 people survived, if I remember the
Holy
correct count.
shit.
And it was so frozen and so cold, all the bodies started washing up on the shore where the North Lighthouse was
Ugh.
in Block Island, and they couldn't bury them. So
Too cold.
They stacked them in the lighthouse. So these dead bodies were stacked in the North Lighthouse
Wow.
until they either buried them or sent them back to their relatives or whatever. And
Jeez.
there's stories ever since of that lighthouse being haunted, people being pushed, dogs being attacked by an unseen entity there as well, and people hearing somebody whisper in their ear, more coming, more coming.
Wow.
They do not put that on the brochure. Just saying.
Come
to Block
That's
Island.
wild.
Block Island Ferry. There's a whole song and everything. Yeah.
yeah, shout out to Block Island Ghost Tours too. We've gone out to Block Island a few times, done some events with them, and they have a great ghost tour company on the island.
I've never been before.
Yeah, me neither.
I
Yeah.
would recommend it. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like I've only been to I haven't been to Nantucket. I've been to Martha's Vineyard once. I don't know. It seems crazy now that when I say it out loud. It's like I've lived here my whole life and I've been to one of the 3 islands nearby.
I've been to Nantucket. Nantucket's fun, but Block Island is like it's like dirty little Nantucket. It's
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
It's a
cool.
good time.
Yeah.
You
It's
get off
just,
the ferry and walk right into the bar. It's literally there.
Yeah,
Off the ferry into the bar.
and it's like the one bar, right? Yeah,
they have a couple. There's
Yeah.
a few
There's a
bars
couple,
there.
but that's the big one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's if you ever get a chance, it's a good day trip. It's a good just single night trip to go there, stay the night one night.
Yeah.
I've done all the islands and almost exclusively for work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
never got to
mine-
have any
I
fun
haven't
on the
been on
islands.
Block,
It
but I've been on
sucks.
Nantucket and Martha's, and
Yeah.
it's all
Yeah.
work.
It's always
Work-related.
work.
Yeah,
Yeah, go to enjoy yourself. It's a good time.
I know. It's like I have a hard time getting the taste out of my mouth. Like going there to have a good time. It's like, ugh. I know this place. Oh God, I don't want to go there. Yeah.
I mean, I started going to Block Island because of work, and then I was like, I think this place is cool. I want to come explore it one day when I'm not working.
Yep.
Especially now that I had seen a lot of the island, and then like, it's become like one of our second homes for the show. Like I said, we did an event there a couple years ago for a weekend. We might do that again in the future, but it's got tons of history. There's so much to do for the day. You can go take that ghost tour at night. It's just a really cool place.
Now I want to go. Everyone told me it's a fun
Yeah.
party island.
I've heard
Yeah.
good things.
Definitely a fun party island.
I like to party.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I felt with like Long Island though. I still go there for work quite a bit. And when I'm driving through like the North Fork of Long Island, I'm like, man, this place is so cool. I just want to come hang out here. And then my wife ended up having her bachelorette party there. I still haven't gone to hang out.
When we picked up the dog, it was Long Island,
Yeah,
and we're like all the wineries we passed.
Yeah.
We're like, oh my god,
it's awesome. That whole North Fork, it's
I'm
like
I could fuck this place up.
ocean on one side and wineries on the other side. It's just a cool,
Yeah.
cool place. You guys ever get out there like Orient Point?
Just for work, just
Yeah.
like you guys.
Yeah.
Just
What do you do
work.
for your day job?
I do telecommunication stuff, so a lot
Okay.
of stuff with like telephone poles and all kinds of boring shit.
I work for an electrical contractor.
Yeah.
We do substation testing, so
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
more
Dave-
boring stuff.
Dave owns a painting company.
Nice.
Nice.
You mostly work local. Or you travel for that as well.
Mostly local.
Yep. Interior, exterior, a little of everything.
Love everything.
Yep.
God bless you.
Yep.
God, my wife's like, we're gonna paint this room. I'm like, God, fuck.
I fucking
like,
hate
no.
painting.
Most people are like that.
It's the
That's why I'm
prep.
in
It's the
business.
prep
Yeah.
that kills me.
Yep.
He's like, yeah, fuck it. I don't do the prep. I just paint.
Yeah. Luckily, my wife likes painting.
Oh my god.
I hate it. Not for me.
I hate painting. I hate prepping. I don't mind painting.
Yeah, I guess painting's fine.
Painting's easy. To me, it's quick. It's pretty fast. I mean,
You a sprayer guy or you brush and roller?
Both. Depends on what I'm doing.
Yeah. My mom just got like her entire house painted room by room and the outside too. And the guy used a big commercial sprayer for everything.
yeah.
Like when he did the cabinets, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like he's like,
Yeah.
You got to spray the cabinet.
yeah,
Yeah.
cabinets. Like I mean, he had the kitchen was looking like a Dexter kill room or something. But then it's like every single room he's got the sprayer out. I'm like, damn, this guy's efficient.
As long as your mom loves the one color, I guess you're good to go.
Oh no, every single room he just
Everything's
like
beige.
he just taped off every room one by
New
one.
color.
The
Jeez.
fastest way to do it if the house is unfurnished. But if there's furniture in every room, it makes no sense to do that.
That's what I thought. Yeah, and there's a lot of my mom has a lot of shit. Crazy. Yeah, a lot of shit. Yeah, my paint's about 10 years old now. It's a little long in the tooth. Time to redo everything.
I know a guy.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Man, so I don't know how you guys find time to do all this
Yeah.
stuff. That's what I'm the most blown away by,
Yeah.
honestly.
We fill our schedule.
I was going through the catalog today, and I'm like, oh my god, it was like 2 weeks ago. I'm like,
Making me
what
feel
the
lazy.
Yeah, I mean,
And then I see what you guys put into it, like, you know, with the editing and, you know, when you guys are telling a story, you know, it's like, oh my God. It's like, you know, like watching like a true crimes or something, you know, it's like, it was pretty cool. I was like, this is pretty good. I'm like, they really got their shit together.
we wanted to be different. That's
Yeah,
why, like, our
it was
formats-
nice.
Our format's different. It's like, could we go on and just tell the story and banter? Are we good at that? I think so. But like, one thing that I've learned with like when I was researching other ghost podcasts when we were setting the show up, it's most of the shows are that way, and then you lose a lot of the story because like you get too the banter just gets you too far away from the story sometimes.
Sure.
Yep.
So we were like, we want to be able to show respect, tell the story, and
Still share your opinion.
still share our opinion. So it's like, let's tell the story. We'll pre-record it. We'll like make it real, like professional on that level, and then we'll bullshit about it, and we'll talk about it. Because we don't believe in every single haunting that we cover. Like we'll call it out if we think that it's a bunch of bullshit, right? Like,
And that's the idea, right? Like when you're investigating a place, like you're trying to prove that that isn't a ghost more than anything.
Yeah, exactly.
When someone
Yeah.
submits a story to you and you guys look it over, are you like, well, do you guys look to do more research on that story before you tell the story to like kind of debunk it? If
It depends what like. So if it's like a listener story,
Yeah.
that's almost impossible to do because
Yeah.
you have to take a listener at their word.
at their word,
Because that's their story. If they're saying it about a location, like
Right.
if they're like, "Hey, can you guys cover, the North Lighthouse on Block Island?"
Sure.
Like because I want to know about the history of that. Then that's when we can do that. But if it's like, if you're sending me in your personal ghost story,
Yeah.
I have to take you at your word because I wasn't there, right? Like,
Right.
I mean, there's some that we've gotten that we look at each other and we're like, what are we doing here? But 95% of the ones that get sent in, I would say, are all like, I trust the people. I
Yeah.
believe that they at least think that they experienced that, right? Or that something happened to them. I don't know if it was a haunting because I wasn't there, but based on the way that they've described it, probably.
I think the listener stories is like one of the coolest things you guys do. Like when I went to that event you had at Second Wind, I really liked that. It's like all these local listener stories are so cool. And it's like that I was excited to like tell my mom's whole story about the fax machine thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
And because it's such a weird story.
it was
Well-
a very weird story.
Well, you came to an interesting event for us because that event a couple years ago, that was just to celebrate our 100th episode.
Oh, wow.
And we were just going there to drink. Like that was,
Yeah.
we were just like, let's just go have some drinks.
That blew up.
And then we started getting messages from listeners like, we're coming from Alaska. We're coming from Ohio.
Wow.
We're
Wow.
coming. And we're like, oh no.
Yeah.
Now we gotta really do
Yeah,
something.
like, now
Holy
we got to do a
shit.
show. So like everything you saw there, we kind of just threw together. But I think
It worked.
But it wasn't just that. It wasn't just the listeners coming. Actually, when we had listeners come out, we were like, "That's really cool."
Yeah.
It was also the location was like, "You guys should set up a booth and do something." I'm like, "Oh, all right, sure." And they're like, "Oh, and we can have." They had the ghost tour reroute their.
Oh,
route
yeah. Reroute the
to
route to the.
end
at the
our
brewery.
spot. So they're like, and like now you're gonna have a big audience. I'm like, oh, I guess we're doing a show.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Yep.
then
Yeah.
those people from the ghost tour,
Yeah, no
half of them
pressure.
couldn't even get in because it was already full.
Yeah, it was mobbed.
And we were like, oh my God. But yeah, we were literally just going there to drink. We were like,
That's
we
awesome.
were going to celebrate that we got to 100 episodes. And then all of that started happening.
That
And
turned into a whole thing.
turned into a whole thing. But it was really
Pretty
cool.
great though. Pretty cool, right?
Oh, yeah, it
that's
was
pretty
awesome.
great.
We actually had the woman that was doing the tarot card readings there that night. We had her on the podcast for her other business recently. She does the botanical drinkable,
Oh yeah,
Nikki Johnson,
Yep.
and she was like, "Oh yeah, I also do tarot card readings." I'm like, "Why do you look so familiar?" And I just like went in my like Apple Photos and typed in like tarot cards, and I'm like, "Shit, that was the night at the at the hometown ghost stories thing." Yeah,
It's always
No.
funny when you meet like psychic mediums, and then you say, well, what else do you do? Find out what their other jobs are. It's like, oh yeah, I'm a house cleaner.
yeah, exactly.
Like basic.
Yeah, she's another one. She's like, she works at like Honey Baby full time. She has botanical drinkable, and then she does tarot cards.
Jesus.
Yeah, busy. You know what? The things that are fun don't make the money.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, everyone would do it.
Yep, that's right. Got to do all the things. Well, what do you guys have coming up? Anything specific you want to plug? You got your Euro trip coming up. You got some new episodes in the works. I imagine you have 9,000 new episodes in the works.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, no, we got our big trip coming up. As far as events, we kind of sort of sandbag all those for the spooky season,
Yep.
September, October.
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, live on YouTube every single Tuesday at 9:00 p.m. Eastern time. Cover a different location every single week. And what do we? Yeah, I don't know what we're covering next week. We got North Carolina episode coming up in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of different places. We start writing like a few weeks beforehand, but yeah, we have every Tuesday night at 9, like Dave said. It's on all podcast platforms the following day. I know that if you're following Chris Jericho's show, you'll see us with him at the Lizzie Borden House this month. that'll drop this month as well. So if you're looking for that, that'll be there as well. So
How often does he release his show? Is that weekly as well, or?
his show is twice a week that he does episodes. So we're usually on there about every 6 months or so. This one's a little bit quicker because he came and had a concert in New Bedford. So when he was in town, I just shot him a message. I'm like, you want to do something at Lizzie Borden House?
Perfect.
And we did it. So, yeah.
Man, New Bedford must have like endless cool stuff too with all the whaling history.
Yeah. I mean, I found Fall River interesting because we were trying to build a Fall River episode. And obviously, Lizzie Borden was always going to be the centerpiece of that episode.
Yeah.
But there wasn't as much in Fall River as I expected. And some towns you look into, like Quincy is the other one.
You'd think there'd be a lot, and there's not.
And there's just not. And then some towns are so small and they have so much haunted history, and you're just like, wow, like the town I'm covering in North Carolina next, it's a bigger town, but the amount of stuff they have, I was like, wow, it's got more than Charlotte has. And
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Wow. That is interesting.
Middleborough's got fun stuff.
Yeah.
The Oliver House in Middleborough is awesome. That was
Yep.
one of my favorite investigations that we've done locally.
Oliver House, the town hall's got some cool history.
We haven't done the town hall yet, but I do want to get into the town hall at some point and
Yep.
do an investigation there.
I went to an investigation with our friends at Soul Seekers to the Mayflower Lodge. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
Definitely something going on there. I don't know what.
Yeah. That was an interesting episode from them.
They didn't have me go for like the interview portions or tell me anything, and we went in like the temple room, and there was some weird shit in there.
Yeah.
Like the north chair of a Masonic temple is weird shit.
Did you watch that episode after?
No, you know how I feel about watching and listening to
Oh, for
myself
fuck's sake.
afterwards.
Get over it, will you?
Yeah, I don't like it.
God. It was
Skimmed
really
through it.
good. It was good.
I watched the part with Cassie.
Yeah, of course you did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's my
I
wife.
know
It's
that.
not me.
Yeah, I know that. Well, I mean, you're still there. Like,
And then I show up, and then like, ugh, stop.
That's what we do when we watch our stuff too. When you show up, we just have to.
Yeah, exactly.
John's just a fucking show killer right there.
No, that's actually a good question. So, Mark, pretty much, and Ryan both listen to the show weekly after
Yeah.
we record. I cannot do it.
you can't do it.
Can't do
I
it.
haven't done it in a long time, but I used
Honestly,
to every
it's
week.
been a while since I've listened
Yeah,
to our own
yeah.
show, but not because I can't listen to it. It's just
Yeah.
timing or whatever.
Yeah.
But I did
Yeah, I
I
can't.
did religiously listen in
Yep.
the first few years to mostly to like, where did I fuck up? Why do I? suck
That's
at
it.
this?
Yeah. How do we
Like,
get better? Yeah, that's why I did it.
Well, it's sometimes good to listen back just for quality control. Like
Yeah,
I'll
for
listen
sure.
Back oftentimes just to make sure that something weird didn't happen during editing. A couple of times I've reached out to my brother or Jesse, and I'm like, "Hey, the beginning of the episode and the end of the episode are playing, and they're overlapping." And it's like it's out on
Oh,
the podcast.
yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
shit!
shit,
And
yeah.
go back and fix it real quick. It's like, thank God.
Yeah.
Well,
I've
like,
definitely had
you
stuff
spot
like that.
check the episode, right? Like you.
Yeah, I skim, but then
He
there's
skims.
Been,
He doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't listen.
But no, there's been times where like I've clicked, track effect, and I'll adjust the levels, and I'll like have the wrong track selected or something.
Wow.
So I've definitely fucked things up.
Yeah.
Lest anyone think that I haven't.
Yeah.
I have. Yeah.
We're also listening to ourselves back because we're editing the video for it. So like, I have to listen to the audio I've already recorded,
Oh, okay.
and then I have to
That's
sit
definitely
there
different as you're editing
continue
it all
listening
down.
to
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
and so like I was like, I've heard this episode 100 times before it's even
Yeah.
before Dave or Jesse have even heard or seen it. So
What do you use to do your video? Do you DaVinci guy? You're an Adobe guy?
I use Adobe.
Adobe.
They use Adobe.
Yep.
I use Filmora,
Okay.
but
I use Premiere. That's just what I got used to. But so many of my friends all say they like DaVinci better. I don't know.
yeah, I hear a lot of people like DaVinci.
Yeah.
Adobe does more, obviously, but
I'm already paying for that damn suite. I might as well get my money's worth out
yeah,
of it.
exactly.
I wouldn't say Adobe's technically like user friendly.
No. That's just it. I think it seems like the user interface for DaVinci's better. I do like Adobe Rush for like making reels and stuff. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's all annoying. I do like Adobe Audition. That's what I used to edit all of our audio.
That's what we record all our audio in. Is
Oh, you
Audition.
record it straight to Audition?
You record it straight to Audition, send it over to Jesse, and then he uses God, I forget what he uses to start.
I've never
mixing.
tried recording to Audition. That's a good
We
idea.
record when we do like this, the round table. We use StreamYard.
Okay. Yeah, see, we record onto a card in this, and then I export it to my computer and then drop it in Audition. But recording straight to the computer does sound pretty nice because I've had that card go corrupt
Yeah,
on me, and
that's
it's a real
right.
bad
Oh, yeah,
time.
that's been a couple
Yeah.
of bad
Yeah.
episodes.
So when
And
that
that
yeah.
happened like a couple weeks ago, didn't it?
Yeah, so in that case, I'll export the audio from the YouTube download, but it's just not as good a quality
Yeah.
because it's getting, everything from this is getting piped into one USB cable
right.
across the room to that machine, and
And then the backup fucked up too, right? You couldn't grab it off that.
yeah, I don't think this ever works. I think it just makes us all feel better to push the backup button.
You guys are fucking funny.
Yeah. I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Just talking shop here.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great.
Yeah. Well, keep an eye on Hometown Ghost Stories. The handle is just at Hometown Ghost Stories on pretty much everything, right?
Yeah, most stuff. Some of it's like HT ghost stories, but if you look for hometown ghost stories,
If you, I mean, is Instagram? Will you say the best place to find current updates and stuff, or YouTube?
Well, if you're looking for Instagram, we post to every week. We post what's coming up every week. You want like actual updates? Join our Discord.
Okay, cool.
Like look for the Hometown Ghost Stories Discord. You can find that on YouTube. A link to that, but Discord is where we keep everybody up to date, and there's different tiers of Discord for like Patreon members and stuff like that. So
All right, so you got your Patreon too. You can plug that. So if you're a Patreon member, what's that getting you? Early access to episodes?
yes, depending on which level you're on, you get you can get early access, you get ad-free episodes, and then if you're on 2 of the top tiers, you get a bonus episode every single month.
Oh, sweet.
Just for those tiers.
All right, check that out then. And I think you got the link tree on the Instagram. I know at least probably the same on YouTube, so you can find it. If you find Hometown Ghost Stories somewhere,
Yeah.
you will be able to locate the other places that you need.
Absolutely.
HometownGhostStories.com will have links to everything.
Okay, sweet. HometownGhostStories.com. We'll put all this in the show notes too, so you can find it. Gentlemen, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah,
It was
appreciate
a lot of
your
fun.
time.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having us.
You know what I should have asked? What's like your favorite Providence story? Do you have a favorite Providence story since we're here in East Providence now?
Yeah, anytime I leave, actually.
Brum-bum.
No, we haven't covered Providence yet, I don't
We
think.
haven't covered Providence, but our very first, we keep bringing it back to Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho live podcast that we did was at the Feet Ballroom. in
Yeah.
Providence.
Yeah, we recorded there. Almost had to fight a security guard.
Well, I was gonna say that's the worst thing about that venue is the security guards are terrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
We were sitting there, and obviously Chris
Yeah,
has his
they-
concert there that night.
Yeah, they book heavy hardcore bands all the time, and they get super mad when people are having a great time and fucking ruin it for everybody.
Yeah.
So beat up a security guard when you go to FET. That's the Topics Under the Stairs message of the day.
We were in the lounge, and like we were getting ready to record the podcast, and the guy comes over and he's like, "I'm eating in here. You can't record in here." We're like, "You know who we're recording with? The guy that's doing your show tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
That's paying you." So
The only reason that you have a job tonight. Yeah.
So it was whatever, but it worked out, and good things came from it. But
And
yeah,
you
we
can
have-
go get hot dogs afterwards at Onlyville System.
You can
Not
do that.
anymore.
What, they're closed?
I think so, yeah.
What?
Huh? Audrain bought it. They're not closed.
Or Drain Bowl, Onlyville.
Yeah. New York System, Onlyville. Yeah.
Well, there's like 30 of them.
They bought that one.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought they closed. Sorry.
I fucking hope not. Good Coney Island hot dogs there.
Mm.
Wow. Probably a haunted story there, too.
We haven't done haunted hot dogs yet.
I'm sure if our listeners hear you say that, I'll have to hear about fucking haunted hot dogs for the next 6 months
Listen,
of my life.
I'm ready to be a topic expert on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you are.
So it's still open.
Is
It's
it?
still open.
All right.
He's crazy.
I thought
He's
I
telling ghost stories right now.
I thought I heard recently it closed, but I could be wrong. Whatever.
What's wrong?
I hope-
Hometown
I
ghost
hope I'm
stories.
wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
Check them out. HometownGhostStories.com. Hometown Ghost Stories on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. You can find a link tree on any of those things, and we'll put it in the show notes as
MySpace,
well.
yeah.
Maybe not MySpace, but everywhere else.
But they would be if it was still alive, right?
And keep an eye
He's
for
not wrong.
for the
I'm not
European
wrong.
trip coming up. There'll be a lot of cool adventures with that. And thanks again, Dave and Rob, for joining us.
Much appreciated. Thank
Yeah, I
you.
appreciate your time.
Thanks.
Have a good night, guys. Do you want to keep rolling with our?
Yeah, we'll do our bullshit.
Yeah, we'll do our bullshit. We'll give it a quick pause for a moment.
So I guess they said it would be closing for good October 31st of 2025. They've been open from
That's
1927.
what I thought.
This is from a news station.
Yeah.
You were right.
I told
Yeah,
you.
hang on. We're not done here.
Well, I heard Audrey.
It's only like I work in this town every day.
All right, we don't need the bad attitude.
I didn't want it to be true, but I thought it was true.
That was fun, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us. Yeah, next time you guys do a live thing again, I'll definitely come on to that.
Yeah, well, it's a pleasure meeting you.
Likewise. Thanks for having us.
Cool stuff. I appreciate it.
Are you from Bridgewater as well?
No, from Marshfield.
Okay. Yep. All right, cool.
So far.
Yeah, it was fun.
Awesome.
Thanks again.
All right, see you guys. Yeah, if you
Yes,
go.
take a left. I'll show you.
Yo.
Eh.
We're still here.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Those guys are great.
They were great. Glad they took the time out.
I don't know how they have time.
Fuck. We barely have time.
Dude,
They
the
do
amount
and they do way more than we do.
the amount of content those guys are making every week is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I was looking at that today. I was like, holy shit.
That is insane.
Yeah. Good for them.
Yeah.
Killing it. All right. Ryan went home.
So it's been a few weeks. I guess
I gotta be honest. It's been a quiet few weeks.
Well, it's okay.
Yeah.
I guess I do have one. I mean, it's not that big of an announcement, but I have a show-related announcement we can make.
Short related?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
So, starting in 2026, we are going to record every other week. So we're recording today. Today's the 8th. We're gonna not be here next Thursday, and we're gonna record the Thursday after that. Oh, what's up, Ryan? Ryan Lavery's in the chat. Thanks for joining us.
What's up, man?
So yeah, we're gonna do every other week. We've all got lots of stuff going on, and we want to keep enjoying doing this and put our all into it. And I suggested it to the boys, and everybody was into it. So that's what we're gonna do every other week. We do have stuff booked already. I think it's gonna give us an opportunity to book quality guests. We'll have quality segments. And I'll have a little bit more time with our other things and family and whatever else may have you.
Fishing.
And more fishing time.
Just say it,
yeah.
John.
John
More
just wants to
time
go
for
fishing.
fishing.
Just say it. You want
Um,
this all to revolve around your fishing hobby.
yeah, exactly.
Which is your fault, by the way.
It's not my fault.
It is 100% your fault.
Absolutely not.
I don't believe for one
It's
second.
not my fault he wants to tag along.
You made it sound so happily and so enticing.
I don't sell anything.
You sold fishing.
Ryan in the chat reminded me. So on the 1st of January, you may have seen Hop Smoker Fest. Save the date popped up.
Did see that, yes.
Save the date popped up, and
Put it on my calendar.
Keep your eyes peeled for some big Hop Smoker Fest announcements coming up. Yep, those will be coming soon. So in the next few weeks or whatever.
John's going to be doing a 30-minute spoken word segment.
Yeah, exactly. Now keep an eye on the Widowmaker Instagram for all the updates on Hop Smoker Fest. Lots of cool stuff coming soon from them. And our friends, we were talking about Second Wind earlier because Hometown Ghost Stories had their event there. Second Wind has officially opened their new location on Main Street with another one of our previous guests, Stephen Coe, as the head chef or one of the chefs.
Have you been to the new location yet?
I have not,
Oh,
but
my
I want to go. You want me to drop one band, Ryan? Are you
Oh,
serious?
Yeah, just do it. Fuck
Which
it.
band?
You're going to leave this up to me to drop any band I want.
Yeah, just fucking do it.
Give him a second to respond. Let's see what
I'm going to give him a second to respond.
It's not gonna
Any band?
Oh, boy.
All right. I'm going to drop the one that I am the most excited about. The band that I am the most excited about that's playing Hop Smoker Fest this year is a band that has played Hop Smoker Fest before. Twice already before.
Held captive.
No.
All right.
And they put on such a good show. It is one not to miss. Even if you're not into their music, their stage presence is unbelievable. They put on such a good show. High Command.
High command.
High Command is going to be
You're,
playing.
you're partial.
Huh.
You do like the high command.
I love High Command, and they are playing Hop Smoker Fest this year. And if you've never seen them before, it's a perfect opportunity to see them, and you shouldn't miss it. And they're playing Hop Smoker Fest for a third time because they are that good. They just fucking crush it. It is incredible. There's a beer up in the rafters of Widowmaker that has been there for like 3 years, and they did the collaboration beer with High Command.
Sure.
It was called Eclipse of the Dual Moons, or Dual Frost Moons, I believe. And there is a full can of that, I think. I'm pretty sure it's full because I don't know how it would have had the momentum to get up there if it was empty. But it's still in the rafters to this day, as far as I know. Ryan, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, from one of the times High Command played. The singer of High Command has climbed onto the mezzanine area above the bathrooms. It's wild. They have full night and swords come out and have battles on stage. It's something not to miss. But yeah, there's a lot.
Gore-esque.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff that's going to be happening at Hop Smoker Fest. There's some other side events and good promo things coming out. So keep an eye for that. There'll be lots of big announcements.
Swear your people to secrecy and announce the other headliner. Empty but still there. So the can is there.
Yeah, it is empty, but it's still there. The other big one is
boy.
Paul Bear. Paul Bear is also going to be playing Hop Smoker Fest. And that's going to be very exciting.
That sounds like some doom metal nonsense.
No. Paul Bear is a fantastic band, and I won't give away too much.
I won't
But
say
they
nonsense
have,
because I enjoy that as well.
but they have a record that might be being played cover to cover.
Oh.
Might be a full record playthrough.
Interesting,
Big deal.
interesting.
Big deal. So check it out. Keep an eye on the Widowmaker Brewing pages for all the updates on Hop Smoker Fest. Lots to come for that.
Very cool.
So check that out. Big shouts to our friends at Widowmaker. And also keep an eye for Bone Cruising announcements. I think we're going to do 2 this year. So you bring the cars out, hang out with us, get some food from our friends at Mike and Lenny's, get some great beers, hang out, look at some cars, all that fun stuff. Yeah. I guess callbacks. You want to do our callbacks now?
Ryan, not Ryan, Jared. John put us on the fish last weekend. It's 50-50, Jared, because if we didn't scout the shit, none
You
of us-
scouted the pond because I told you to scout it.
Hey, we did the work. You just sat at home doing nothing.
I could have scouted it.
Yo, what are you gonna do? You happy feet? This is safe.
I didn't have
Slap,
a spud bar.
slap. That video you sent me.
Spud
just,
bar.
He
Really?
just
That's what you needed?
yes. He's just over here with his fucking.
I was on my way to work. I just literally stopped there quick to see if it was locked up. I did you a favor.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Was that the one you stopped at?
Yes.
Was it?
In the summer, I texted these guys. I was fishing that pond every weekend on my
Yeah, we
kayak.
didn't know where it was. We didn't look it up.
And I said, hey, I bet this pond's going to lock up. It's a small pond. I bet it's going to lock up. There's good fish here.
Does that mean when it gets cold to go there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was saying I bet it's going to lock up as far as freezing because it's small. So it's going to freeze early. So I'm like, this pond's going to have good ice early. And sure enough, they checked it. And we had,
Buying Judge Spud bar.
yeah, it's coming up.
Yeah,
Birthday's
like next
coming
week, right?
up. A couple weeks.
Week
Yeah.
after, yeah.
Buy him a bib. Get that guy a bib, Jared.
Get him a binky in a bottle, too.
Yeah. But yeah, we fucking crushed it last weekend, dude. That was great. I got my personal best chain pickerel.
Very good.
I didn't measure it because I had already put all my stuff in the truck. I had a bump board, measuring board thing. I put everything in the truck, and I always leave one line in the water when I'm packing up because it's like I want the last thing I put in the truck to be my last line.
That's you never say it's my last run
Yeah.
when you're doing skiing or anything like
Same,
that.
yep.
You always say I got 2 more in me, and you go home after the next one. Because when you say it's one more run, that's when you break a leg or a fucking
Yeah.
ankle or whatever.
So I always pack the whole truck and I leave one line in the water. Same thing when I'm kayaking, I leave one line in the water while I'm loading the kayak on the truck, and then I reel it in, and that's just my routine. I don't know, it's stupid.
Did you see that fucking line May was ripping in? And she's like, so how much line is here?
Oh yeah, that was
Fucking
crazy.
Peeling it. And then he must have got wrapped up in weeds.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was the one
Yeah.
that did come up with a lot of weeds.
That was it. Oh, and that flag didn't go off because I clicked it on the storage. When I said it, I clicked on the storage
you were on the
side,
storage
so it doesn't
side.
pop out.
Yep. Yeah, so you wanted on the more sensitive side. The other
There's
ones,
2 sides on those big ones. Yeah,
Yeah,
the Indian
those are the
ones.
Nordic red ones or whatever.
Indian Hill or something. Yeah,
I like those red plastic ones.
they're fine.
Those are my favorite ones, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I caught pretty much everything on my jigging rod this time. Almost nothing on traps.
Mm.
But I had such a good day. I can't wait to get back out there. And just not having to drive an hour or more was great.
It's pretty great. Makes it easy to spend the whole day out there.
Yeah, it was awesome.
We're
I'm
out
glad
there
we
for
did
9
that.
hours.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun to have the grill out there. Blake came and hung out. That was great.
Yeah.
We had some delicious venison. Man,
So
that
good.
bass that Blake Tripp got this fucking bass.
I say, Blake didn't tell me when I hung out with you.
Yeah, not your Blake. No,
I
Blake
know.
Tripp.
Other Blake.
He got, I mean, that must have been like probably a 3-pound fish, right?
We asked you Blake to go, but he was busy in the recording studio.
Yeah. Busy doing AI shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
He get his new album.
Yeah, keep an eye out for Blake Hathaway's new record. Yeah. But yeah,
I
so
did write a song. I'd like a credit. Thank you very much.
that was one big callback. The other big callback is I don't have a work truck anymore. Don't
Yeah,
worry,
let's hear it. Big Maverick guy
I
now.
still have a job, but I don't have a work truck anymore. And it got me an opportunity to purchase my own vehicle, and I chose to buy a Maverick because I like small cars, but I also needed a truck, and it is literally both of those things combined.
It's the small car truck.
It's the perfect vehicle for me. It's awesome. I love
this
it.
generation's El Camino.
Yeah. It's a blast to drive. It's this weird trim level I didn't even know was a thing called Lobo. And it's got Ford Focus ST transmission, front brakes. It's lowered. It's got sway bars. It has this drive mode called Lobo mode that says for track use only. A bunch of weird
Which
shit.
means that's the one you use every day.
Pretty much, yeah. Just use it all the time. But yeah, it's got a cool body kit, super nice interior. I'm really happy with it. It's been a blast. I'm
Very nice.
having fun modifying it, just tinkering with little things and changing lighting. And I've got all my like roof rack stuff coming to carry my fishing gear. That'll be done in the next couple of weeks.
Are you going cap or tonneau cover?
So I'm going Retrax rolling tonneau cover with Elevate ladder racks, like the adjustable height ones.
Yep.
And then I got a Yakima topwater cargo box designed for fishing specifically that holds
Oh, boy.
fishing rods.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yep. So
Now is this all in the company or?
no. It's all it's a personal truck.
No. Just his own insanity.
Yep. Got a spray and bed liner going in.
I know Josh is going the other way with the overland camp. Gonna sleep in the bed.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, he's talking
That's
about
what he
it.
talks about.
No shit.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah. I
Doesn't the
do.
camps, aren't they above the bed? Like, isn't it like...
Well, yeah,
They do have the rooftop.
So
tents
yeah,
and
he
stuff.
could do the camper. He's like, I'm not spending the money. I'm just gonna sleep in the bed,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is fine. I mean, I did that too. My dad used to.
I was
we used to
looking-
go up to Maine when we used to race, and he would have the slide-on camper for the truck. And then a couple of times we went up there. It was like the camper. I don't know what was going on with the camper. It didn't come, but it was just like the cap of the bed, the cap on the bed, and a tent, and that's how we went. So
Yeah.
I was looking at that size truck. I was looking at Colorado specifically. I was like pretty set on a Chevy Colorado. There was 2 trims I really liked. I drove a few. I wasn't super impressed. And the thing I really wasn't impressed with, I'm like, all right, to get the trim level I want, this is like a $700 payment. And I just don't want to go down that road. So the Maverick, I was able to get like basically the most cool baller spec they make of this truck and have a very reasonable payment. So
yep.
that was a good compromise, and it feels like I'm driving a car. And at the end of the day, 80% of the time, I don't need a truck. I just need to drive back and forth. And on the 20% of the time that I need to throw 3 bales of hay or throw my kayak on the roof, I'm able to do it.
Oh, 4-wheel drive, which is nice.
Yeah, this just has all-wheel drive all the time. It doesn't even have selectable
So
four-wheel
I didn't
drive.
even know they made a Maverick with an all-wheel drive option. To be honest with you, 'cause
Yeah, it's just like an Explorer, though. It's just like all-wheel drive, intelligent whenever it needs it. It's like a Tiguan.
But I'm saying I didn't think they even offered it.
Yeah, no, they do.
'Cause I have my work truck is a Maverick now, which I picked. We got in midsummer, I would say.
Yeah,
But it's front wheel drive only. Like obviously the work spec trucks they're not giving it all wheel drive. But
I just can't believe they make a fucking truck front wheel drive at all.
it's a Honda Ridgeline. It's the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
well, I mean, it's literally
You're not helping.
it's on an SUV chassis. It's not.
Right.
It doesn't have a frame under it. It's a unibody truck.
It's
Chassis has nothing to do with the rest of it.
it's an Explorer, so it's not a truck.
Yeah,
I mean, okay,
just saying,
it has a bed, but like
it's a car with a bed.
correct. It's a front wheel drive car with a bed, which
Yeah.
for work and what I need to do is perfect.
Yep.
I don't need anything bigger. I have my own truck.
Yeah.
If I really need a truck, I have my own truck.
Yeah, I have you guys' trucks. if
My
I got
whole
trucks.
thing is it's not about how it works out for you guys. The fact that they just manufacture a fucking truck like that is insane to me.
But you have any idea how popular it is?
I don't give a fuck.
I know, but that's
Look,
where
I'm
they're-
not interested.
But
I'll
what's
pay
the
for it.
They're
what's
trying to make
what's the benefit to if would that be better if it was rear wheel drive versus front wheel drive?
I think so.
For what reason?
I don't really know. I'm
Because
just
it's
shouting
not
things out.
Yeah, it's not a performance vehicle. And traction wise, front wheel drive is proven to have better traction.
Yeah.
That's only because the motor's in the front.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the way it is, you take an old Volkswagen Bug
Yeah, but
with the motor in the back,
pulling versus
it's
pushing,
just,
it's-
it's the same.
Yeah.
Because the weight.
But yeah, even on mine's all-wheel drive, but it's still front-wheel biased and just kicks in the rear as it needs it.
Do you have any control at all?
No. All it is drive modes.
Oh, all right.
There's snow and ice mode, eco mode, sport mode, Lobo mode, tow mode.
Did they lie to you? Are you sure there's axles in the back?
Oh yeah, no, there's axles back
Did you
there.
look underneath?
Yeah,
Did they
we can
lie
go
to
look
you?
I can't
right
get
now.
under there. It's
Yeah.
too low.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we can go take a peek. But yeah, no, that's my big news.
Nice.
That's it's been a lot of fun. And yeah, Wesley's doing good. Puppy's doing good. He's back in puppy class this week.
Oh, his winter break is over.
Winter
Yeah.
break's over. His winter break was pretty much the same as our winter break.
Yeah, I was gonna say right on the spot with the kids.
Yeah, he just started his intermediate puppy class Tuesday with Pat. Pat was great. I got her info from Mark and Kat, actually.
Fantastic. Shit. She's great.
Yep.
Nice.
What do you guys got for callbacks? Anything exciting?
Callbacks, I got nothing. We cut them all because I was with you. So
Yeah, not much. I mean, the kids did their
not much.
they did their talent show again, the musical talent show.
Oh, nice.
Obviously Emma's not in the school anymore, but she was the singer for their little 3-piece band. So
Oh, cool.
Andrew, Emma, and their friend Charlotte did Paramore Misery Business. They did
Ooh, good song.
3 Days Grace, I Hate Everything About You. And then they did a song called Monster, which I thought was Skillet, but it's a different band and whatever. It's a little bit lighter song, but they killed it, just having a good time.
Nice.
Em's home just chilling now for her college break.
Yep.
She'll be in next show.
Yeah, next show, Emma will be here with us.
Talk about college life and all the fun things that goes along with that.
Yep.
Yeah, nothing crazy. We had good holidays. Everyone else did.
Yeah, for sure.
It was low key, quiet, fun. Nothing crazy really happened, so it's also a good thing.
All good news. Was able to stay relatively local. I think everybody, right? Yeah.
Yeah. No, the farthest I went was about 10 minutes.
Nice. Same. The best.
It is the best, right? Like the only way better is if obviously it's a little more work, but if they come to you,
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
really
you
the
don't have
best.
to leave the house. Like that's fantastic.
Want to hit some news?
Sure.
Sure.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. This one I sent the boys. I was really excited about. Ohio McDonald's employee hospitalized after reaching into the fryolator for dropping an earbud.
Yeah.
Bro.
Okay.
So after you sent that, I don't know why I was in some kind of weird loop of things of like rats and birds running into fast food places and falling into the fryolator.
What?
And now I'm fucking horrified to eat anything.
Is that real or is it like AI?
No,
that's
it
probably
seemed
real.
pretty fucking real. These people were chasing a rat along the edge of the fryolator and then just went into the oil and tried to jump out a couple times and obviously didn't make it. And then one kid's like, "Do we have to drain all the oil now?" And someone's like,
Yeah.
yes, we do.
Yikes.
But yeah, I don't know. It just
Yep. Belmont County, Ohio. Pull this up here.
How fucking stupid are you?
Pretty stupid.
Like, how fucking stupid are you? You'd be like, oh shit, let me try to get that.
Reportedly suffered burns when his earbud fell into a vat of hot grease. And she
Allegedly.
reached in to retrieve it. Yep. They transported her to WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital. Officials say it happened just before 4 p.m. Yada, yada, yada.
well, fucked up part is like,
Yep.
when you do something like that, and I burned myself pretty well with like acetylene torches and just like touch yourself by accident, whatever.
This one was pretty
It doesn't hurt for the first couple of seconds. So you don't even register it. Your body goes into like adrenaline shock. And then you're like, oh shit. So, but at that point, it's too late. Your hand's already been in there for too long.
What a fucking idiot.
Yeah. So this one, man ruptures stomach after drinking celebrity chef's liquid nitrogen cocktail.
You're not supposed to drink the fire.
Yeah. A man was left fighting for his life after his stomach was ruptured by a liquid nitrogen cocktail served by a celebrity chef during a corporate Christmas party in Moscow.
Oh, Moscow, that makes sense.
The incident reportedly took place at Igor Stolov's Game of Tables culinary studio, where guests were being entertained by a flashy cryo show led by an unnamed celebrity chef. The event featured theatrical cocktails chilled with liquid nitrogen, a substance commonly used in professional kitchens but extremely dangerous if it is consumed before it fully evaporates. The chef used liquid nitrogen to rapidly cool the drinks and create a dramatic fog-like effect.
Do they drink the sterno too when the fucking shit's on fire? Like, what's wrong with you?
Guests laughed and filmed as the mist poured over the cups, unaware of the danger. At one point,
Unaware?
38-year-old guest named Sergey was allegedly encouraged to drink the cocktail immediately. A viral video circulating online shows him taking a sip from the paper cup before instantly recoiling as the nitrogen vapor bursts from his mouth. Moments later, he collapsed in pain. Yeah. So, yeah.
Fucking people, man.
I pull a clip. Oh, it's so fun. Liquid nitrogen.
Приятно было с вами работать. Вы как будто...
Yeah. And
Everyone's
he was
laughing at him.
hospitalized shortly after.
And he's
I
about
have to
die.
say, that was a little quick where his stomach pain was immediately. Like, that wasn't even a second.
I mean,
Right.
I didn't even get there.
let me get to this. Yeah, but I mean, the pain of just even feeling
Here's the deal. So we were doing a drink night
when it hits your
a
lips.
few months ago, and it was in October for Halloween, right? So I'm like, oh, all right, yeah.
Do you know what the temperature of liquid nitrogen is?
No, I know it's bad. I got it. I
It's
don't think
negative
I got it. That's not my
196
I'm not
degrees.
questioning the damage. I'm questioning how fast it affected him.
You think
immediately.
negative 196 degrees
still
wouldn't
got- it's
affect
still-
your tongue?
It's still got to. Well, you said his stomach. He held his stomach immediately.
Well, no, that's what
All right,
exploded.
anyways, listen, I'm not here to argue this with you. You're not an idiot to do it. None of us are idiots to do it, so it doesn't matter. We don't need to know the specifics of the fucking
mean,
moron in Moscow.
I could have been
So-
the idiot to do it.
Well,
I
you're a
could have
fucking
happened to
idiot
it.
then.
Russia's built different. Yeah.
So I was like, going to use dry ice. Right. So I did a lot of research on this, and it's like, yeah, no, you should not mix those in drinks. So then I'm like, all right, what do bartenders use to make the drink smoke? Dry ice. Well, this makes no sense. So we went to Disney. We went to this bar, this fucking Star Wars theme bar. It was fucking pretty cool. So I got this fucking drink.
That had dry ice in it, right?
It was separated. It was bubbling my fucking drink. I drank it.
But it was in a separate chamber.
It was in a separate chamber. Because I said to him, I said, what are you using to make... It was a month later after I did all this research. And I said, what are you using to make this drink do this? He's like, he gave some fucking character fucking response.
Of course.
Oh, on our fucking planet, I think on your planet it's dry ice. And
Nobody.
and in my head, I'm like, no, it can't be dry ice. And then we did more research later that evening because I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. I'm like, I did extensive research on this shit.
And you're not supposed to
You're
put it in
not
a drink.
supposed to inhale it, and it's because it was separated. Yeah, we know. Here we go. Bill Nye coming in. Jared, Bill Nye.
Yeah. So the immediate response is probably because it felt really bad on his tongue.
Just an idiot. Like, look at the cup. The fact he even held that.
Yeah.
The cup was
I mean,
frosted
just
within
touching
5
to your
seconds.
skin, you have absolute frostbite and your skin is dead.
Yeah, right. I mean, look, like
Effing wicked,
Wicked
cold.
cold guy.
Yeah.
That's right, Jared.
If fucking you can shatter
That's
shit
right, guy.
immediately. Is that all you got, John? What else you got?
That's all I got for news.
All right. New Louisiana woman attacked cop who told her to leave a private
Because
pond.
she's a mermaid.
Trying to be a mermaid.
I heard about her.
Fucking Christ.
mermaids. I love mermaids.
Just tase the
Oh,
person
John,
at this
let's-
point.
Oh, she got tased.
Yeah,
she
I didn't,
got
I'm not-
tased.
I didn't even bother reading the article.
Let's
I don't
hear
need the article. I can. It's good enough for me. Idiots.
I just Googled nude woman attack cop mermaid, and I knew it'll pull it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there she is. There's the
Oh, she
mermaid.
looks like a mermaid.
Yeah.
She looks like a
Yeah.
mermaid, doesn't she? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
A
so
Beth, a Beth maid.
so her neighbor had a private pond,
Right.
And she's been caught swimming in it numerous times. Asked to leave,
Yeah.
doesn't leave.
Yeah.
The neighbor eventually called the cops, and the cops arrived to her swimming naked in the
Is
pond.
there any? Can I just say, is there any like weird coincidence that it was a January 6th?
It could be. Definitely could be. There's a weird air that day for sure.
What do you mean?
That's the day of the insurrection.
When they stormed the Capitol?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so Erin Elizabeth Sutton, 41 years old, allegedly charged at the officer and started kicking and punching him. And she said she was trying to be a mermaid. So
I would. The cops just
I
said, "All
want
right,
to be a mermaid.
you want to be a mermaid? Go ahead, go underwater, and
Stay there.
see what happens."
yeah,
What do
well,
I stay there? Don't come out.
I'll call an ambulance now
Don't come out.
with the body bag.
Yeah.
she has her
Stay
bond
underwater.
set to $62,000.
Bond.
It's
Stay
unclear if
underwater.
she's still in police custody, but if she is convicted of this crime, she could spend quite a few years in prison after attacking an officer. 3
right.
years. Yeah. Yeah. No, being a mermaid, there isn't much prison time for that.
Right.
But trespassing and attacking an officer might make her time there a little more exciting.
How do they decide the bail? How do they decide bail?
I don't know.
Does anyone know that?
I mean, I would just,
I feel like there's
the judge just looked at her and was just like,
62 G's.
62.
Get this fucking brought out.
I think the general consensus is the
She's
crime.
a threat. She's a threat. Like we need 62 grand.
No. It's the crime and the likelihood of they're going to skip the trial.
Yeah.
Yes.
She looks like she's going to skip the trial.
Right.
So I'm going to say give it a little extra. Right? Like, she ain't coming to court, so you might as well give that a little extra.
Isn't it how it works? Like, let's say I had to bail you out of jail.
Well, no. If I get like pulled over or whatever.
I haven't even finished.
All right, sorry. Go ahead.
If I bail you out of jail and you skip court, I don't get my bail money back, right? From my understanding is I'll get the bail money back if you show up to court. Is that? Does anyone know if that's correct?
I believe that's correct.
Yeah. God,
I
would
don't know
be
enough
fucking-
felons.
I'm going to tell you right now. If
I know a lot of shady people, but I've never
if I
vouched for
bail
any of them.
somebody out of jail and they didn't show up to court, I can tell you right now you're going to find them dead. And I'll tell you where to find
You
them.
just tell the bail bonds, like, don't worry about him.
Yeah.
I got this.
Yeah. I'll tell you where that
I'm getting my
motherfucker
money-
is.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm getting my money back.
All right, here's one. I have another one. This is straight from our boots on the ground, Becker in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Investigators recovered what they believe are over 100 full or partial sets of human and skeletal remains from the home and storage unit of a Lancaster County man.
Wow.
100. 34-year-old Jonathan Gerlach of Ephrata, Lancaster County, is charged in relation to a string of burglaries at a cemetery.
So he's stealing bodies?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Facing a long
How
list
did
of
you do
charges
that?
after authorities say he burglarized numerous graves at a southeastern Pennsylvania cemetery. Delaware County District Attorney announced today that the charges have been filed against 34-year-old Jonathan Gerlach.
Why are you digging them up? People are too greedy to bury their parents with rings and shit.
Between
anymore.
November 7th and January 6th, police responded to the cemetery numerous times. Wow, that is fucking crazy. Hold on, he sent me a follow-up thing. His Facebook page. The dates and pictures with skulls.
What's the dates?
I'm trying to pull it up right now.
God, man, you got to be a special kind of fucked up.
There's
Like, who decides when you should be donating your brain to science when you die? That's how I feel, right? You get to a point like this shit. Like, this guy's brain should be donated to science. We need to figure out how to.
yeah, why is he all broken?
Well,
This guy looks like fucking all kinds of bad news.
Wow, crazy.
gotta worry about those people with tattoos all over their bodies.
Yeah, I know. Especially throat tattoos. Those guys' throat tattoos are fucked up.
Yeah, he's got a lot of pictures of human
Oh.
skulls on his page, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my God, really? This
Yeah.
guy?
that's
You
how
look
they
this
got
guy up.
the one guy from the band, right? He had all that shit on his page, and they
Yeah.
went to his house, and he had bodies there as well. And he
Yeah,
was
it's
just
like, yeah, no,
I
sure
sang about,
enough.
I sang about burying the bodies.
Yeah, he's
Then
got.
you go back to his lyrics, it was like, I put the body under my porch. Like, it's fucked up.
Yeah, no,
wild.
he's got pictures with the skulls.
Yeah.
This is unsettling.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Anyway,
I got a little more fun one.
did you
Go
Use
ahead.
the hot dog roller.
Oh no, I got to give it back to you. No, I didn't use it.
Oh no. All right.
No,
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
I know.
I was
Forgot
hoping it
about
worked out for you.
No, it probably would have, but the week before I got, or the week you gave it to me, when we went to Shuffleboard, they were like, "Oh, who's bringing hot dogs? Hot dogs," and then no one really responded to that.
Yeah,
So I'm like, "What the
yeah.
fuck was that about? Why was the bartender asking?" She asked 3 fucking times, and then when I said, "Yeah, me," there was no response. And then me and Jared and John were talking about it. He's like, "Oh, well, they do sell hot dogs." So it's like, I said, "Oh, okay, fuck it then."
Yeah, but nobody's bought a hot dog from there since 1935.
That we know. We don't fucking know. We don't know.
Yeah.
I think Brian usually eats hot dog.
Does he?
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Cop forced to explain why AI-generated police reports claimed officer transformed into frog. It was like a glitch in the system, the long and short of it.
I didn't have it as a news story, but I did see a funny
Yeah.
clip of a guy.
Yeah.
He's sitting in the back seat of a car, like an AI-driven car. So it's a
Oh, like a Waymo, the Texas ones.
whatever it was. It's
Yeah.
an
Yeah, an unmanned.
driverless car.
Yeah.
And it's going towards a parade.
Yeah.
And the cop in the street is waving it one way, and the car is not listening and going around, and he's screaming at the car, and the guy in the back seat is like, "I'm not controlling the car. I can't tell you what to do, but I can't stop it." And it was
Oh,
like a
man.
whole he said, she said thing.
So one of those cars, someone just had a baby in the back seat.
Oh no shit!
Yeah. I know.
Wouldn't want to be the next passenger. Hope someone
Fuck.
clean that up before they come back in. Yeek.
A man rides a horse through Target, grosses out shoppers as it poops on floor. So I looked into this.
Texas or Florida?
Maybe
North Carolina.
My guess is it's New York because the
New
same
York.
person. The reason I say this is I tried to look for where it was, but in this article it says the same person did this shit in a New York Tractor Supply.
Oh,
So I'm just guessing it's New York based, but I couldn't really. I
People
can't
who
confirm
bait
that.
Everyone, I don't know. I fucking hate that.
I
shit.
don't know, man. It came up in news.
So yeah, need your fucking emotional support horse and Tractor Supply. If you do,
I think the guy just this is a thing he does.
Yeah.
He's like like a weird influencer with this shit. I was looking at it.
Yeah.
So that's all I got.
Yeah, I really don't have much.
Yeah.
I probably should have more, but I don't.
That's okay. That's how it goes
It's been
sometimes.
A long, quiet couple of weeks.
Yeah. Should we go home?
I think it's time to go home.
Probably.
All right. Get me the fuck out of here.
All right. Thanks everybody for
See
listening.
you guys.
We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Peace.
Check out Hometown Ghost Stories. We'll put that in the show notes too. Thanks to those guys.